morning, everyone. Welcome to Amity University, Lucknow. We were here for a 5-day workshop which helped us get a detailed view of how the journalism field works. We also got to know so much about mass communication and we got to interact with so many new people. Even though we didn't knew many of them, but the icebreaker rounds here were so indulgent. I have Vani here with me.
Good morning, everyone. As my co-host Amity mentioned, it was a delightful experience. This 5-day certification program truly made me more interested towards the field of mass communication and journalism. We delved into the various pillars of mass communication like ad design, print media, video making, film production, radio broadcasting, and whatnot. This has truly been a delightful experience for all of us and has told us so much more about the various career opportunities that are present in this growing field of mass communication and journalism.
We not only got to know the outsides of the field, but coming here made us also get to know about the insides, what is behind the cameras, and all the things that we never knew while we were sitting in our classrooms. We were not just reading here; we were doing the practical experiments also. We were surrounded by all of our friends here. So we have a lot of girls with us who are going to share their experiences. So let's go get into that. First, we have Shubhi from DPS, who will let us know how did she enjoy the radio session with us.
So my radio session was very exclusive as I was able to attend it first time, so it made me be more engaged in it. The radio session made me more interesting because ma'am started the session with a very wonderful RJ talk, and it was very nice. Then we had Shruti ma'am from radio station who told us that what are the things that we have to keep in mind while we are going for this in future. Like she said that we can't mimic certain actors, and if we are mimicking about them, then we have to take their permission. So overall, for me, it was a very euphoric session. And I would like to thank DPS and Amity University for giving such a wonderful opportunity to us.
That was a delightful answer, and I'm sure a lot of us got an insight into the radio session. So now we'll talk to another of our participants to know their experience about the photography session, and she's Satakshi from DPS. So Satakshi, how did you like the photography session? What all did you learn about photography, the lighting systems, and what all goes on behind the professional photography studio?
First of all, I would like to extend my thanks to Amity for giving me this hands-on experience. I've always been interested in photography, and to be able to own my skills with professionals and with professional equipment has been simply wonderful. And I wish that in the future I'm able to display my skills which I have perfected here during this short session. I am extremely thankful to all the people who have helped us. Thank you very much.
That was such a nice answer. At least we know that we have a budding photographer here with us now. Next, we have Gauri Mishra. She's from DPS and she will let us know how did she enjoy filmmaking here in Amity.
First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Pathak. Sir was the teacher for us yesterday for the filmmaking session, and he was a really interactive mentor and kept us engaged with different questions, very fun activities as well. He showed us different insights from films and music videos, and it made us very clear for what happens behind the scenes and who all are involved in the production of films. And we were given an activity for writing the plot for a movie, and I'm very filled with gratitude for what I learned yesterday, and I'm very sure it will help me in the future as well. Thank you.
Yeah, I truly agree with Sakshi. It was a delightful experience learning about filmmaking, what goes on behind the scene, what goes on in front of the scene, from being an actor to a director to a producer. This brief session told us all about the various ways we can contribute to this wonderful field. So next we have with us Advika from Vidya School, and she'll be talking about ad design. So what did you like most about the ad designing? Was it the introduction part, the part where you want to design your own ad? I'm sure that was very interesting. Designing your own ad in a brief period of time is no small feat, and all of the students performed wonderfully. So what was the experience with that?
Well, I always loved designing since my childhood, and I was very much into designing content, and whether it was advertisements or posters. As a child, I always enjoyed designing, and thus this workshop was a whole new experience for me as I learned it professionally, and the session was very fun and interactive. Our teams got shuffled, and that gave me the opportunity to make new friends. All in all, the session was very interactive and euphoric. I'm grateful for my presence in this workshop. Thank you.
That was a wonderful answer. Now we have Manasvi from the Martiniya Girls College who is going to tell us about video production. So Manasvi, can you please tell us how did you enjoy the session of video production and how did it help you grow as a person who is pursuing mass communication?
The session was very exciting and it taught me a lot of things. I always found video production very interesting, and I always found video production very interesting. And the sir gave us a lot of activities which inspired me to delve more deeper into the field of video production, and it gave me it, about the production, and it helped me discover my talents as an actor.
That was an insightful answer, and I'm sure all of us enjoyed that session. So next we have with us Bhumika from Manipal Public School, and she's talking to us about the content writing session. And Bhumika, please can you tell us how it helped you grow as a writer, and what all you learned in that session?
Hello. Actually, I really like writing, and to know about content writing was a great part. And I loved the way the sir taught us that, and I got to know about the format that we have to do in format wise it is with five W's and one H. That was really an important thing, and as we know, content is a king of writing. So content, knowing the content part was a very important for me, and it was a very interesting session.
Thank you, Bhumika. Thank you so much for that. I wanted to know more about content writing as I have truly a good interest in this field, content writing, and I really love writing and knowing others while they are telling me, and I love jotting things down. So for me, content writing has always been good, and the way Bhumika described it, it was so nice. Next, we have Shrishti from DPS, who is going to tell us more about photography and how did photography help her in this session and how did she do the practicals here.
First of all, I would like to thank Amity University for giving us such an interesting opportunity. And the first class session was of photography, and we learned about it in a really interesting way. We learned about backlight, fill light, and key light, and also we had learned practicals which gave us knowledge in an interesting. Thank you.
Yes, that was truly a delightful answer. So Samriddhi, will you like to tell us about your favorite part in this internship program?
This is such an interesting question because for me this program was so exciting from the beginning. The first day I came here, I was like, okay, this won't be fun. But then the days that we went into this program, every day got a bit exciting. For me, the best part was filmmaking because I'm always interested in acting and everything. I've always been very dramatic. So, so Vani, you can tell me how was your experience here?
My experience here was also great. So I've always been a little more on the introvert side, but coming here, interacting with the faculty members, the various people from the different schools, participating in activities like filmmaking, video production, ad designing, it all just contributed a lot to my knowledge as a mass communication student and also to my personality.
So thank you so much for joining in with us today. Thank you, Vani. It was wonderful talking with you as well. Thank you so much.